that they went through to select Easy Being Green?
Okay, so obviously something a bit close to our hearts, Ryan. But when they reimagined Moorabbin and set up the new building blocks into Moorabbin, it was always on their agenda to have solar.
Yep.
But I don't think they had the budget for it
Okay.
to start with.
Yep.
And then I sort of spoke to them a few times saying, well, we should look at solar for this project. And we then ran some analysis for them, showed them that it basically pays for itself. And
Straight away?
straight away, yeah.
Okay.
So the way it works with commercial solar, you can actually finance it 100% up front, and the actual savings pay it off. And I think for St Kilda at that time, because the rates were a bit lower, it was about a 5-year payback.
Okay.
So it basically means, 5 years it's paying it off, and then you've got free energy for the next 20 years.
Yeah, wow.
So that's why it's so solid to go with a commercial building, especially because during the day that's when you're using the energy, and that's when you're actually creating solar energy. So you're getting the full benefit of the solar rather than selling it back to the grid at 5 cents or lousy. You're actually using it all, and so if you're paying 35 cents a kilowatt, then a watt, then that's what you're saving by every watt that you're actually creating for yourself.
Yeah.
So the numbers really start stacking up. So they wanted to do it. When I started talking to them about we can do sort of no cost sort of arrangements, they actually did bring in a couple of other people to have a look at it, and we just stacked up the best for them. It was actually quite tricky too because they had a new type of roof on top that no one had the right clamping or clippings for. So we actually had to design clamps that could work around it. Which we didn't quite know when we first put that quote in. So, and funny enough, because Pepper Money were their sponsor at the time, even though we said we can finance it, they said, look, let's talk to Pepper, and Pepper were really keen to finance it.
Yep.
But if you look now, with energy rates, they're a lot higher. So you're getting 3-year, 4-year sort of payback returns today. So for commercial owners or commercial building owners or long-term tenants, it's a pretty attractive proposition.
Yeah, interesting.